Hi, everybody. So, I wanted to thank you all for your emails on my previous segments about the Christmas and just holiday beads and my limited edition ones. And I know all of you are waiting to see what my bracelet looks like now that it's finished. And I wanted to reply with the video response from Asknatela and show you the bracelet that I did in 2011 and finished it with all of the presents for Christmas of 2011 and New Year's of 2011-12. So I wanted to show you my silver, and it's silver and blue bracelet. And I really like it. I actually started on the two-tone now with the few beads, but for now until the next holidays of Valentine's Day and my birthday, and all kinds of Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays when you buy a Pandora, because as collectors we just love to buy it whenever. So the next bracelet is on, and it's going to be either a black and white one or I think a two-tone, because as you all know, I got a two-tone bracelet for the next year to start my second one. So here we go with the first one, and it's a silver bracelet. I have a two-tone chain to kind of, I like the danglies, and I wanted to have a fourth one. So this is the reason why I got the safety chain as well, because sometimes I just put a clip at the end and it serves the same purpose. So when you put a clip right here, none of your beads are gonna fall off. But for this bracelet specifically, I wanted to have a safety chain to match the three dangles that I have and the three stories that are going on the bracelet. And this one is a two-tone. I think right now actually it is being retired, which is great because it's going to add value to my collection. And this one is really nice. I love it because it has two-tone and it has hearts on there. I know Pandora is really famous for its hearts, and I love a lot of the hearts charms that Pandora has. So this one is one of my favorite, and it's probably my favorite chain. So that's why I got it. It was a little bit expensive, but it was worth every dollar. So the blue one I was really excited about, because most of this blue crystal beads, they're really bright, and I like how this one was a little bit more dull and the color looks really like a sapphire. I don't know if you guys are getting it on my camera, but in real life it just truly looks like a sapphire. And this is one of my favorite beads as far as color goes, because it looks like real stone and I didn't have to pay the price of a real stone, so that's always great. Then there's a retired charm, and it's a letter that is retired. It stands for, P stands for my brother Philip. So that's that. And of course, a money bag, which I got this one for my mom for her birthday. So we just put it in our bracelet here, and it's for my brother to be making money in the future. He is 14 right now, but money bag is always great on the boys' side, and this bracelet represents our whole family. So we put the money bags on his side and a little boy to represent him. And that one is a new boy that came out just before the holiday season, and I really like it because this one is super cute, and I love the dangly. So it's really cute. The detail in it is amazing. Again, you know me, I love the details on Pandora, and the little boy is smiling. You can see the whole face and little hair on him too. It's so adorable. He has little shoes as well. And obviously you haven't seen my brother, but at 14 he is 6 feet, and his foot size is 11, so hardly represented by this tiny little boy, but that's all we could find right now. And yeah, the life size is a little bit different than this tiny one, but this works. Then the next bead is the blue bubbles, and obviously it goes really well with the bracelet, but it also matches the bead that I got for Christmas, and it kind of coordinates with this blue bead. And I love coordination. Doesn't have to be matchy matchy, but um, the color on this one is more of I don't know, I guess kind of like the ocean on a tropical vacation or something like that. It's just a little bit lighter, and it reminds me of I don't know, the waves are crashing and there's some blue color to it. So this bead is more of a, I don't know why, but it just reminds me of a really nice vacation on a holiday that you've been waiting for. My family is in Canada, and it's always, not always, but a lot of times it is snowing or raining in here. So this bead is kind of a vacation bead for me, and I have no idea why. Maybe because of the bubbles and just the blue lingering through some of the bubbles. So this one is our vacation bead, and it's also on my brother's side just because it's gonna coordinate with the blue over here. And then also we got a frog on my brother's side, and for different reasons. In some cultures, actually, frog is a prosperous sign, and it also is a lucky sign. And yet again, the frog is smiling, and I absolutely love it. For my culture, which is Russian, smiling animals are always a sign of prosperity and positive energy. So that's why I love Pandora animals. And this one is just super, super cute. His hands are standing, holding his tummy, so it's very adorable. And also, I feel like it should be on my brother's side because every man or every boy turns into a man, and it's kind of like in every fairy tale. When you kiss a frog, it turns into a prince, and my brother, being 14, through the teenage years, he's kind of evolving into a really nice man. So I think that represents him really nicely, even though he wasn't really happy first, and he was trying to get an explanation out of me and mom why he has a frog here, but I think now he gets it. So it's really cute as is, so it's lovely. Then we got the Murano glass. And let me stop for a second. This is very important. And actually, my mom was wearing this bracelet a few days back, and I was telling her how important clips are. And I will have a different video about the clips because I know a whole lot of you ladies don't know why clips are so important. And the main thing is, I'm going to mention it really fast right now. You don't want anything to happen to a bracelet. I hear a lot of you saying that your bracelets snap, they break, and there is a reason for that. Why there are two grids on the sides of a mega chain, and you have to stay tuned and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm talking so fast because there's so much to go over. To wait for that video, and I will explain why clips are really important. So we're missing one, and I will definitely get one as soon as I get to LA because it's just super duper important. But I spent so much money this Christmas that you know, I kind of overlooked one of the clips, but it's going to be the first thing that is going to be added to this bracelet, and the bracelet is going to be done because I know exactly the clip that I want for it. So continuing on and going to the middle part, and the middle part for the bracelet represents my mom here, and it's the flowers, two of the Murano beads. One is the bubbles to match this bead right here, which is bubbles and silver. And the Murano glass was given for Christmas, and I love flowers as well. On a rainy day, there's nothing better to pick you up than flowers. And in this Murano, you have to be careful and find the perfect one. I know I'm a little tedious about them, but I want my Murano glass to have flowers that are identical to one another. So when it rotates, it has a really nice flow, and they're all similar and identical. Then my mom loves shopping. That's why my holiday presents were so amazing that, she loves shopping. So this purse was ideal for her. And I didn't get a clutch because I love the bow on it. And I really like kind of like the top handle on it. It's really cute. The back has really nice detail as well, how the purse will look from the back. So it's super cute, represents her shopping addiction, and it's just her. I got the I Love You bead as well. This is one of my favorites. It's really shiny, has I love you all over, and on one side it has a 14 karat solid gold on the front, and it's just really shiny one. It adds shine to your bracelet, and I think every single one of you has to have that bead. It's just amazing. The Evil Eye, I have a matching set, actually one that I wear right here, and I never take it off. And then also one on the bracelet just for my mom to extra protection for her side of the bracelet. Then a little queen bee, and this is adorable. It's in two-tone, and it has a gold crown, and it's also a smiling one. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's super cute. It has a little smile, and also her hands are on the stomach. It's just so adorable. And it stands for my mom right in the middle because she's the queen of our beehive right now. So that's her. Then we got the strawberry to represent California. That's where I live. And also, our whole family is obsessed with strawberries. We love strawberries. So, this one is kind of, the last piece that I got before Christmas. And I didn't really think that I'm going to get it before I leave LA. But in Pandora store in Century City, they got them like 3 days or 2 days before I was leaving. I was so excited to get it. This one was probably the lowest cost of any beads that we got, and we got about 13 beads this Christmas season. And this one was all-time favorite. I love this bead. And next one is the last one in my mom's section is the Murano glass in bubbles. She loves traveling, and this one also represents kind of the ocean and the color of the ocean, maybe when it's getting a little bit darker in the evening. So this one just goes perfectly with her and matches, or not really matches, but coordinates really nicely with the other bead with the flower. And yet, one, oh my god, I'm out of breath trying to finish the bracelet. Um, and I got the two-tone also with flowers. This is a clip, and this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite clip, because it is bright and shiny, and I love both of those things. And on top, it has solid 14 karat two flowers on each side. It's really beautiful, and it coordinates with the I love you bead really nicely. So I like the coordination here, and an extra flower to go with the Murano bead as well. So here's my side on this side, and it's kind of my side and my grandma's side, because me and my grandma used to be really close. So we have a couple of beads for her here, but princess is for me, because apparently I'm the princess of our family and the most high maintenance one. So very appropriately, I got the princess carriage, and I'm begging Pandora to get the castle done in 2012, because princess needs to live somewhere, and we need a castle for this bead and for the collection of the princess. And I love it because you can see the princess inside the carriage as well. The detail is incredible. One wheel is bigger than the other, like in the real carriage, and it has a crown on top that is holding a little pearl. It's just amazing. I love this bead. This one is a little bit bigger than other ones, so be careful, and to make sure that you have enough space for this one. Don't underestimate this bead because it's a little bigger, if you can see. Not a whole lot, but just, enough bigger. Then we have, I got this one for this holiday season, and it's a snowflake. I didn't want to be too literal with the other beads like snowman and stuff like that, but this one is just in blue, which is perfect for this bracelet to coordinate with other blue ones on my brother's side, like that one. And it has three different snowflakes, and each of the snowflake has a light blue color in the middle, and I think it's perfect for the fresh snow and also for the first Christmas that we spend, because both of our families, my mom and my and me, immigrated to different countries, and we finally could meet in at her house in Toronto and spend our Christmas together. So this one is a significant one to represent our first Christmas out of Russia and abroad, basically, but under one roof. My brother was here, me, and the whole family. So this is a representation of that. And obviously, there is a little girl matching the little boy, and that stands for me. And then Anne win two-tone, which is a retired bead. And I know a lot of people have been asking about this one, and it's in two-tone, gold and silver. And then this one is for my grandmother. She loved roses, and we were really close. So I wanted to put something to represent her on my side as well, as she passed away. And we have the roses here, which my mom loves as well, and it's on both sides. And also, this bead was bought by my mom on my grandmother's birthday. She went to Pandora and wanted to have something there to represent my grandmother, and for some reason this bead stood out, and I kind of like it because it has some sparkle to it and a dimension, and it's a really different bead from everything that we have here. And that's it. That's my whole bracelet. I wanted to do it in 15 minutes and I think I did it. If you have any questions, email me at asknatela@gmail.com and subscribe to my blog so you don't miss any goodies that are going to be in my video responses on YouTube at Ask Nutella. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.